In this video, we will talk about 16 Muslim scientists whose discoveries and inventions changed the world. Islam has a rich history of scientific achievement. For many centuries, Muslim scholars made important contributions to science, technology, medicine, mathematics, astronomy, geography, philosophy, and many other fields. During the Islamic Golden Age, Muslim civilization became a major center for learning and knowledge. The preservation and study of the Quran, Hadith, and other writings encouraged the collection of knowledge and contributed to the development of some of the earliest great libraries in the world. Mosques also served as important centers of education, where scholars studied religion, philosophy, medicine, mathematics, and science. The Quran emphasizes the importance of knowledge and reflection, inspiring generations of Muslim scholars to seek knowledge and make remarkable contributions to humanity. So, here are 16 Muslim scientists who helped shape the history of science. Ibn Sina, known as Avicenna in the West, was born in Persia. He was one of the most influential physicians and philosophers of the medieval Islamic world. His famous medical encyclopedia, the Canon of Medicine, was used as a medical textbook for centuries and had a major influence on medicine in Europe and the Muslim world. Ibn Khaldun was born in Tunisia and became one of the most influential thinkers in history. He is often regarded as a pioneer of sociology and the study of economics. His famous concept of asabiya, meaning social cohesion or group solidarity, helped explain how societies develop, rise, and decline. Nasr al-Din al-Tusi was a Persian mathematician, astronomer, philosopher, and scientist. He made important contributions to astronomy and mathematics and played a major role in the development of trigonometry as an independent mathematical discipline. Ibn Hazm was a scholar from Al-Andalus. He was a jurist, theologian, philosopher, and author who wrote extensively about religion, philosophy, ethics, and comparative religion. His works became important contributions to intellectual life in the medieval Muslim world. Al-Khwarizmi was a great mathematician and astronomer associated with Baghdad. His work on algebra was so influential that the word algebra comes from the title of one of his famous mathematical works. The word algorithm also comes from the Latinized form of his name. His work had a lasting influence on mathematics and astronomy. Hassan ibn al-Haytham, known as Al-Hayyan in the West, was a pioneering Muslim scientist from Iraq. He made groundbreaking contributions to optics. He studied how light travels and how vision works, emphasizing experiments and observation. His book of optics became highly influential in the development of later scientific thought. Ibn Firnas was a 9th-century inventor and engineer from Al-Andalus. He experimented with controlled flight using a glider-like device. Although his experiment was not the same as modern powered flight, his work is remembered as an early attempt to achieve human flight. Abu Rayyan al-Biruni was a Persian astronomer, mathematician, geographer, and philosopher. He developed methods for estimating the Earth's radius using mathematical measurements. His research also covered astronomy, geography, minerals, and density. His scientific approach influenced later scholars and demonstrated the importance of careful observation and measurement. Abu Bakr al-Razi was a Persian physician, philosopher, and alchemist. He made major contributions to medicine and is particularly remembered for his work in pediatrics and clinical observation. His enormous medical encyclopedia, Kitab al-Hawi, collected knowledge from earlier physicians along with his own observations and experiences. His medical writings influenced physicians in both the Muslim world and Europe. Ibn Rushd, known as Averroes in the West, was born in Al-Andalus. He was a philosopher, physician, and jurist whose writings had a major influence on Islamic and European intellectual history. His commentaries on Aristotle became particularly influential in medieval Europe. He also made important contributions to medicine and philosophy. Ibn al-Nafis was a physician from Damascus who later lived in Egypt. He is famous for describing the pulmonary circulation of the blood centuries before it became widely recognized in Europe. He challenged the idea that blood could pass directly through the wall separating the two sides of the heart. His work became an important milestone in the history of cardiovascular physiology. Jabir ibn Hayyan is traditionally associated with the early development of chemistry. His works discuss laboratory techniques and chemical processes such as distillation, crystallization, sublimation, and filtration. Whether every work attributed to him was personally written by him remains debated, but the Jabirian tradition had a major influence on the history of alchemy and chemistry. Al-Zahrawi was a famous surgeon from Al-Andalus. He wrote Al-Tasrif, a major medical encyclopedia that included detailed descriptions of surgical procedures and instruments. His work had a significant influence on surgery in Europe and the Islamic world. Muhammad al-Idrisi was a famous geographer and cartographer from Al-Andalus. He created the celebrated Tabula Rogeriana, a detailed world map and geographical work completed in the 12th century. His geographical descriptions remained influential for centuries. Abu Nasr al-Farabi was a philosopher and music theorist from Central Asia. He was known in the medieval Islamic world as the second teacher, with Aristotle regarded as the first. He made important contributions to philosophy, logic, political thought, and music theory. Ali ibn al-Abbas al-Majusi was a Persian physician. His major medical work, The Complete Book of the Medical Art, discussed many aspects of medicine, including anatomy, physiology, and the relationship between physical and psychological factors. His work became an important part of the medical tradition of the Islamic Golden Age. These are only 16 of the many Muslim scholars and scientists who made tremendous contributions to human knowledge. Their achievements in mathematics, medicine, astronomy, optics, geography, philosophy, chemistry, and other fields helped shape the intellectual history of the world. Islamic civilization preserved, developed, and expanded knowledge from earlier civilizations while producing new discoveries and methods of its own. The Quran and Hadith placed great emphasis on seeking knowledge, encouraging generations of Muslims to learn, observe, reflect, and explore the world around them. Allah says, Allah bears witness that there is no deity except Him, and so do the angels and those of knowledge. The world should remember these remarkable scholars and their contributions to human civilization. Which of these Muslim scientists impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.